Audio Jungle.
Everybody got deep conditioner. Okay, so let's talk about that. There's two kinds of conditioners that we know of in our industry, right? Is there a third anybody know about? Two that I know about. Anybody know anymore? What is the first? Protein. What's the protein do? It hardens. I don't know what the strengthening part come in, but it does harden, right? What's the other one? Moisture. And what does moisture do? Soft, right? Okay. So we go in and do a relaxer. The hair is badly damaged. We go in and we put protein on it. And we harden that cuticle there. But I'll tell you what happened when you did the relaxer? What is the chemical reaction of the hair when you put a chemical on it? Huh? It expands, it swells. That's the commonality that happens when you do any chemical. That hair is going to swell for it to work. Color, relaxers, right? So, tell me in what definition does moisture or protein contract? Or has the ability to take swelling out? Did any of you guys read any definition that protein deswells? No, because its main agenda is to harden, moisture to soften. We launched about 10 years ago is spray neutralizer. That's why we feel comfortable with going in and doing pre-lightening on bleached hair and don't even blink an eye. If I got this, I got power. Let me tell you why. Because on the pH scale, this is a 1.0. Okay, a 1.0. Right? So what happens is that when we use a chemical, and you get don't just believe what I'm saying. Research it. The information is out there. When you do a relaxer, you swell the hair. And then you use what? Neutralizing shampoo. Manufacturer told you, oh, that's all you need. So you use neutralizing shampoo. Neutralizing shampoo on a pH scale is 4.5. What are relaxers? 13 and 14 on the pH scale on the alkaline side. So tell me, I'm not a mathematician, but tell me, how does a 4.5 neutralize a 13 or 14 on the alkaline side? If you got a 4.5, if neutral is 7, you got a 4.5, that's only what in the acid side? How many numbers in the acid side? If it's 7 and you add 6, it's 13, right? So if you put a sodium on the hair and it's 13, it's taking it up, with the scale, it's taking it up to 13. And then you're going to take a 4.5, right? If you're going to put a 13 or 14, a product on the hair that has the ability to swell the hair at a 13 or 14, then you need something that can be able to de-swell the hair at a 1 or 2. 4.5 cannot neutralize. It cannot. I talk to my chemist all the time. I said, wow, how is this being done? He said, hairdressers just like it. It cannot. What this does, it crystallizes the residue of the sodium hydroxide. Understand this. When you do a relaxer, if you're not using something that's acidic as a 1, when your client walks out of your salon, guess what? She still has residue of sodium hydroxide still in the hair. What activates sodium hydroxide? What would activate? Moisture, humidity. When you go outside, humidity's everywhere. We just got to be thinking out the box. For instance, where did cell phones come? Where did microwave even come from? Technology has moved forward. So we just got to understand there is things that's happening in our industry that we just got to catch up with. For instance, you have to understand there's 3 things you have to do to your client when she comes into your salon. 3 things that you have to do to her. You have to cleanse her. You have to detox her. And you can't do that with a moisturizing shampoo. Moisturizing shampoo is probably the worst thing that you can do to your hair. We are into a feeling of, I want to feel the hair feeling soft. Moisturizing shampoo is coating and weighing the hair down. When we spray that spray and that wax we put on that hair, we are coating that hair. So every month or so you should be detoxing that hair and taking that stuff off. So get a detoxing shampoo and remove that. Okay? Then second of all, we have to understand we have to be able to contract. Okay? You have to contract that hair. Because swelling comes from more than just chemicals. You do realize that, right? Swelling comes from heat as well. I'm not saying do it free. You charge for it. If the client's hair is working for her, she will pay you for it. And then last but not least is moisturizer. And I'm talking about the kind of moisturizer that make the hair feel good. Research it. But when you take a moisture out of a jar and you put it on the hair, it is no way possible that that moisture can penetrate the hair. It cannot. The only way to get moisture in is through liquid. The best way to get it through liquid form. Okay? So we as a industry have to be more educated so then we can then sell that information to our client by providing her with better services. This is before we get to the artistic part that we really love and like. Manufacturers make neutralizing shampoos to sell shampoos. They make conditioner to sell shampoos. And we've been told from conception, from beauty school, these sack of lies. But I'm from the mindset is that it ain't manufacturer's fault. Our fault. We got to do a better job. Right? We got to do a better job. Get your chemistry book. Start reading the ingredients. Okay? All the silicone that we're using, all these wax we're using, it is weighing down the hair. So you have to detox it, contract, and then what we do is our moisture mist. Okay? To give us pure moisture. Okay? But let it be told, hair needs more moisture than it needs protein. Hair lacks more moisturizer than it do protein. Alright? And then you rinse out everything and then you move forward. And then if you're doing a color the same day, you process the color, and after the color, then you rinse that out, then you spray the spray neutralizer. Then you go in, and I don't shampoo afterward. I normally take a light conditioner or a mixed conditioner with a little bit of moisturizing shampoo, and then I massage the hair, especially when I'm doing reds. Okay? And I do use cold water to rinse it out, not hot water. All right? Because you want to retain that hair. Yes?